Hey everybody, JCB here at the Awesomist, and you're watching the Awesomist Reviews. So what do you guys think of my new chair? Do you like it? Let me know down in the comments below. Also be sure to smash that subscribe button and the bell icon to get more chair updates as soon as I post them. This video is sponsored by chairs. Stop sitting on the floor like a dingus and buy a chair. Chairs are a thing. Join us in the 16th century and buy a chair. Your butt will thank you. I don't even remember what I was doing now. Oh yeah, my wife bought an Apple Watch because she kept leaving her phone in her office and she'd go off to the other parts of the building to do meetings or whatnot. Meanwhile, I'd be standing out in the pouring rain texting her like, hey, can you let me in? I'm locked out. And then I never hear anything back and I'd be wondering why she's ignoring my text messages. So yeah, she got an Apple Watch and now she only leaves me standing in the rain when she's really mad at me. Well, of course, once you have an Apple Watch, you need kind of a stand to charge it on and stuff like that. So my wife bought this one, but it's just kind of plain. Plus it's made out of solid wood, and we have a Chinchilla who seems to think everything made of wood is a snack for her. So I went on Amazon and purchased this bad boy for $38. But I got the rose gold version because that's actually the color of my wife's Apple Watch and her phone, and even her wedding band. She really loved rose gold. Anyway, let's get to the unboxing. Here's the box. It says aluminum charging dock station for Apple Watch and iPhone. It says iPhone charging, Apple Watch charging, USB charging ×5. On the bottom side, we have the name of the company and Innovation Smart Life. On the very bottom, we have product features, which says unique compact design and versatility, high quality premium aluminum multifunction charging dock stand, perfect combination for Apple Watch and iPhone without cable mixture, built-in 2 USB ports for charging Apple Watch and iPhone, iPad, iPod, external 3 USB ports for other electronic devices, phone stand can be moved forward or backward by adjusting screw, compatible with Apple Watch, iPhone, iPad, iPod, and other devices with USB. Then it has a bunch of specifications down here at the bottom. On the other side, we just have these like color sample dots. So the packaging is actually pretty decent. It kind of looks like it is an official Apple product, even though it is not. Until you see the side here where you have this just plain brown cardboard, that kind of gives it away. Apple's products tend to always have white cardboard everywhere. Inside, we have a manual. That's good. We'll check that out. Looks like it's all in English. That's fantastic. Doesn't look super complicated to put together. Then we have the device itself right here. Pull this plastic off. So yeah, it looks like it's an aluminum body on the outside and then a plastic base and a plastic top. Probably because aluminum would get scratched. Let's see, we open this thing up. Oh yeah, there's some stuff in here. I will probably need to look at the directions before we put this thing together. So putting it together doesn't look too difficult. Like it looks like you snap this thing in here, and then you snap this thing in here, and then this little rubber thing goes on here. That looks like it's it, but let's see what we gotta actually do. Okay, so we have to actually run the cables through these things that snap on the top, which means you have to remove them first. So the charging cable comes through here. This is the actual official Apple Watch charging thing that does magnetic charging. So that goes right there, and then you have to loop it up around your finger and Velcro with these little Velcro things they give you, and just kind of tuck that in place. And then I grabbed my wife's charging cable. This is a purple one from Belkin. This is not an official Apple charging cable, and it's really long, but we'll try it. Let's see here. It doesn't quite fit in this little section where it's supposed to. I think because it's a Belkin and not an official Apple cable. So that kind of sucks. Let's try it anyway. This is a big mess of cable. There's no way that's gonna work. So I grabbed my wife's official Apple charging cable. See how this works. It goes right in place like it's supposed to here, but still really long. Yeah, this does not want to close with this much cable bundled up underneath. So I had to go all the way to my local Target in order to buy a 3-foot iPhone charging cable, an official Apple 3-foot charging cable, because everything else we have is just way too long. So I just got back from Target where I found this 1/2 meter charging cable, so let's do this. Okay, so this is the 1/2 meter charging cable from Apple, which means it's basically 1.5 feet. So nice and short. Let's put this here. Goes right inside there. Line it in here. And just a couple wraps. Much better. Okay, so this closes up all nice and tight now. No longer a huge mess of cables inside. And now my wife will have a nice fresh charging cable to work at this base, so that's all cool. So here it is, the 5-in-1 charging station from Oittm. Oittm. I'm not sure how you say it. It's a good thing this video isn't sponsored because after butchering their name, they'd probably want their money back. I have no idea how to say this. I'm just going to call it Oittm. Like, what do you got there? Oh, a Tim. Now, right off the bat, there are a couple things I'm not super psyched about when it comes to this charging station. First off, the rose gold color on the stand is a little more pink than I'd like. It doesn't match the rose gold color of the Apple Watch or the iPhone. Now, I suppose there could be legal reasons for that, but I don't think any company, no matter how big or litigious, could actually manage to trademark a color, so it's probably just a matter of being really difficult to match that Apple rose gold color. Second, while the product offers a lot of USB ports for charging, it doesn't come with a charging cable to actually power this thing. And I understand why. I mean, these cables aren't cheap. I just spent $20, which is more than I'll ever make on this video on YouTube, buying a 1/2 meter charging cable from Target that is officially Apple licensed, original Apple cable. If they did that for every one of these products, they'd have to charge an additional $20 for every one of these products, which makes it more expensive than most people are probably willing to pay. And of course, you have to use an Apple licensed cable because otherwise it'll disable it as soon as it figures out that it's not an official product. It's stupid, it's a whole mess, but basically you have to buy yourself an Apple licensed cable, and I do recommend buying the 1/2 meter version so you have plenty of room to tuck it inside there. But once you have it all hooked up, this thing works great. The magnetic charging station for the watch works fantastically, and the phone of course charges like you would expect. And it works a lot better than this chunk of Chilla food, so I'm actually really happy with this stand. I really think my wife will love it when she comes home and sees it all hooked up. So yeah, I think it's worth the money. If you want a stand like this, I put a link down to the Amazon page in the description below. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as I release new videos every week, or at least I'm trying to get back into doing that. Life has just been kind of crazy lately. Maybe I'll make a video on that, but basically I gotta get back to doing it once a week. I just absolutely have to. I'm dead set on doing that. I will post a video next week. Absolutely. So anyway, until then, keep being awesome. Perhaps one of the most disappointing things is that they're still doing the Suicide Squad thing. Kind of odd. This made sense last year because the movie came out last year. Now it's just old and it's not Halloween or scary. It doesn't make any sense. Very strange. Let's just avoid DC Universe altogether.